YouTubers are leaving for streaming, his fault. That looks like Kai, bro. I ain't gonna lie officially, Ronnie, bro. I've been fucking with your videos, bro.
YouTubers have left for streaming.
I have.
Hear about them as much anymore.
But
YouTube is dying.
it starts to feel like it gets to a point.
YouTube is dying,
shut up, Ronnie.
It's doing good. It's still pulling in billions of views. Creators are still.
Shut the fuck up. It sounds like this man is hating on Kai, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Why is it Kai's fault, bro? I mean, it might be clickbait. If it's clickbait, I'm a fish. Cause I fucking went for the bait. But I ain't gonna lie, it sounds like my dog hating on Kai, bro. So let's see what he got going on, man.
Don't hear about them as much anymore. YouTube is dying. I don't mean the numbers or revenue is decreasing. When I say YouTube is dying, it's doing good. It's still pulling in billions of views. Creators are still making money and advertisers are lining up to throw cash on that platform. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very essence of YouTube, the soul of what made YouTube special in the first place. That's what's dying. The broadcast yourself slogan that once defined the platform, that doesn't exist anymore. Mind you, everything I'm about to say, I'm kind of victim to it. So, yeah, YouTube isn't about broadcasting yourself. It's about broadcasting whatever the algorithm decides is safe, profitable, and brand friendly. YouTube isn't what it used to be, and the biggest creators know it. That's why so many are leaving for streaming or just quitting altogether. I know I'm not the only one who's seen it. Twitch and other streaming platforms have become what YouTube was supposed to be from the jump, or what it wasn't from the jump, where audiences can connect without the barrier of high production. It kinda changed a little bit, but we'll get into that later. We gotta ask the question, who has the motion right now? YouTubers or streamers? Who's setting the trends? Who's pulling the numbers?
Streamers. Streamers. Not gonna lie. Streamers. Streamers set the trends. I ain't going for it. Streamers got it right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not gonna lie.
It's at the center of every conversation online. Because if you've been paying attention,
my mom be sending me shit, bro. Be like, yo, like, you know, Casanat doing this, you know, Speed doing this. Bro, I knew it was bad when that shit started. I'm like, bro, how the hell you know who the fuck Speed? How do you know who I Show Speed is? How do you know who Casanat is, bro? That right there told me everything I need to know. The fact that she know who the fuck Casanat is, bro, my pops was watching Kai Mafia-thon with Kyrie Irving, my nigga. No cap. No cap. All jokes aside, I went downstairs, bro. I had ordered some pizza. This nigga was on the TV watching Casanat and Kyrie Irving. Nigga. Real shit. I'm like, bro, ain't no fucking way. Bro, he said, yo, Destiny, you seen this? I'm like, nigga, I watched that shit live. Real shit. Bro, I'm like, nigga, I was watching that shit live. I seen when Kyrie pulled up. Bro. Like, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, it ain't even, and I'm not mad at nothing. It's just like, that's just, if you want to talk about emotion, that streaming got it right now, bro. Streaming it got the world, bro. Like, this shit is insane. He said, bro, this nigga Speed popping up on my mom's For You page on TikTok. That's what I'm saying, Trail. Like, what I'm saying, this shit is crazy.
It's not YouTubers. In general, there's obviously still the group channels like Beta Squad or AMP, Sidemen. But in general, YouTube, the personality of it, that era, the vlog era, all that stuff, it's done. YouTube was everything. It still is. It replaced TV.
Niggas not even vlogging no more. Why would I vlog when I could just stream all day? why would I vlog when I could just get me one of these right here for TikTok, put my phone on here and walk outside like this? Why would I vlog? Why do I need a vlog? And you know what I could do? I got a dMill live channel. I got a dMill live channel that I post all my clips on straight directly from the stream. So I'm streaming my vlogs live and I'm posting them again. So y'all watching it live and y'all can watch it back if y'all didn't see it. Shit is insane. Not gonna lie.
It replaced boredom. You come home from school, open the laptop, or grab your phone and tap in with your favorite creators. For example, some creators I watched on YouTube on a daily basis was I know some of y'all can relate to me because I can look at my channel analytics and see what y'all watch. So y'all might relate to what I'm saying. But I used to watch Illuminati, Pretty Boy Fredo, all these people on YouTube.
Bro, that man when that come in cut Malik hair, I'll never forget that, bro. That nigga bring it back. Never is. This ain't DDG. This is Daryl.
I ain't gonna lie. Changed his whole persona. Fousey He
that
told when he
Sneeko,
was at his
Fuzi
peak,
2.
bro,
Yeah, I remember
Atwood,
Fuzi 2.
Vitaly at his peak,
Vitaly.
FaZe, Casey Neistat, Rice Gum. If you were into gaming, Agent 00, Duke Dennis, Cash Nasty, Chris Smooth, Gento, LSK, Flight. This was the old YouTube era. Vlogs, skits, story times, 2K videos, social experiments, diss tracks, and every one of those videos felt like an event. TV really couldn't touch it. Netflix couldn't compete with it because
the shade. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was watching somebody and they was like, bro, Twitch is now YouTube, bro. Like, when people say that YouTubers is ruining streaming, I could see it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, my son, it really has become so much different than it used to be, bro. Like, it's really crazy.
YouTube had what those other platforms didn't: personality and authenticity. But over time, that energy kind of disappeared. And if you've been around, you've seen it happen in real time. YouTube became a machine. The algorithm changed everything. Creators weren't making content for their fans anymore. They were making it for their homepage. And then came the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. Let me say this clearly. Mr. Beast is a genius. He earned everything he has. He figured out the system, cracked the code, and became the blueprint. No hate to him at all. But the side effects of his success, he turned YouTube into like a factory. Everyone was trying to be the next Mr. Beast. Same thumbnails, same pacing, same titles, same challenge content. It would even flock onto different niches of YouTube too. Every video was edited like a trailer for a Marvel movie. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of victim of that. I still am to this day. I kind of clickbaited y'all with the title or whatever the title is. I don't even know what I used. And if you don't do that, good luck getting pushed on YouTube. That's literally the meta. You have to kind of do that. The old creators either adapted or disappeared or took breaks because of it not being as fun as much anymore, or life catching up to them. Example, you don't see my favorite creators of old like Soluminati uploading weekly anymore. You might have a
bro, I mean, okay, that's Soluminati is a bad example, bro. Cause to be honest, he don't post on his main channel. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, God Triller. He posted probably like a handful of videos since God Triller passed on the main channel, but he posts semi-consistently on the spiritual channel. So Soluminati is a bad example. I'm not gonna lie, because he do actually post. But yeah, it's a bad example, I ain't gonna lie.
Stretch where he uploads a couple times in a year and then he just stops. Corey Kenshin. Well, actually, that man
and so don't give a fuck about this shit,
breaks,
bro.
Whatever. You don't see that era of vlogs and personality-driven content running the app because YouTube in general stopped rewarding people who just wanted to be themselves. Again, there's still channels doing that, but it's not the most popular content. And that's where streaming comes in. Streaming brought back what YouTube lost: realness, community, and culture. Let's look at Kai Cenat. Before he became the #1 streamer in the world, he was a YouTuber. He was a vlogger. He did pranks, funny content. He was doing the Jadeon type stuff before the switch, but he saw what Aiden Ross was doing, bringing rappers on stream, doing wild IRL content, and he knew he had to tap into that. So Kai switched, and he didn't just hop on Twitch for a short time. He took over. He made streaming the platform. He made content that felt like events. He brought culture to Twitch in a way that was never done before. And then Speed did the same thing, except on YouTube, but took it international. Think about it for a second. Playboy Cardi called Kai to promote his album. Not Genius, not Rolling Stone, not Billboard. Kai. YouTube is passive. You drop a video, people watch it, leave a comment, and they're gone. Streaming is active. You go live, people are there. They're in chat, they're a part of the moment. It's stronger, and they're more likely to be parasocial. And your stuff is more likely to be clipped, which helps a ton with content. Another reason why I think some of these YouTubers are leaving, they see the numbers, but they don't feel the connection. They miss the connection. They miss the fun. Even brands and labels know. FaZe Clan saw it. They went from being a Call of Duty squad to a YouTube empire to now being a Twitch first organization. They dropped most of their YouTube creators and picked up people like Blackboy Max, who's doing a 365-day stream challenge, and guys like Silky, Jason, Lacey, Stable Ronaldo, all doing live content. And you see it now. Every up and coming creator is trying to stream. Even the old heads who built their careers on uploads, they're pivoting too. Funny Mike, DDG, they're realizing you can't drop a video every 2 weeks and expect to stay relevant. DDG, who's been doing YouTube for 10 years plus, only recently started streaming for real, and he's pulling in good numbers and was listed as the top 10 best hip-hop streamer by Complex. He recently took inspo from Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon, where Kai streams for a month straight, and DDG took that production part of that and implemented it into his own 7-week streaming event. It's like a full circle moment. Kai inspired DDG, and DDG inspired Kai Cenat to start making content.
I used to watch a lot of DDG. DDG was in college.
Yeah, that nigga was vlogging. Like
he blew up.
man.
I don't give a what nobody says, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He had this in a chokehold. He had me and my older brother watching his videos in 2016, 2017, looking at it like this. I was in college.
You know what's crazy, Kai? I'm a add to that. You was watching DDG in 2016, 2017. Trill, what year are we in? What year are we in, Trill? Let me know, Trill, because I don't know. I don't know. What year are we in, Trill? What's the year? What's the year that we're in, bro? He said he was watching DDG in 2016 and 2017. What year are we in, chat? What year are we in, bro? Bro. What year are we in, bro? He was watching this nigga in 2016, 2017. It is now 2025. You know how many years? How many years in between 2016 and 2025 is there? It's 9 years, right? 2017 and 2025. That's 8 years, right? So DDG's been relevant at least for the last 8 to 9 years. And now he's becoming damn near, you could argue he's coming bigger than he ever was with this streaming era going crazy now. That shit is crazy, bro. He got a whole generation of now younger dude. Like, we was young niggas watching DDG. In 2016, 2017, I was a freshman in high school. I'm graduated, you feel me, in the workforce, all that other shit now, watching DDG still. And now he got a whole next generation of young niggas, freshmen in high school, you feel me, sophomores in high school, watching his streams now. Instead of watching his videos, I'm watching his videos with Kennedy Simone, and you feel me, and all of these shorties and shit he had. Now I'm watching him on live stream making a song with the baby and fucking, you feel me, nigga doing cooking streams with India Love and fucking making songs with goddamn Ty Dolla $ign and shit. Like, this shit is crazy how this shit done went. Bro, this shit done changed crazy, bro.
Just do to get up out of this shit.
Zeus and Bilu are OGs in the hip hop YouTube content.
Zeus and Bilu went from making videos. Now these niggas stream all day and they make they live reactions on stream, bro. These niggas stream they reactions, bro. Like, that shit crazy now, bro. And these niggas is actually going more viral now. These niggas is going more viral now than they was. Bow, hello. You feel me? Nigga, back in the day when niggas were reacting to X and T Grizzly first day out and shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Niggas is second prime. Niggas is peaking again. Streaming is really, you want to, look, you know what's crazy? Ronnie, if I had the time to really research and have the, you feel me, I had the time to really put all this together, bro, you know what I'll do? I would say streaming has saved YouTube, bro. Streaming has saved this shit, bro. Streaming has saved a lot of these niggas, bro. I'm not saying that these boys would have just fell off, bro. Zeus dropped, bro. Zeus and Bilu doing a mill off of GP, nigga. They goats. But I'll be willing to say streaming saved this shit, bro. Cause this shit was down bad, bro. YouTube was down bad, bro. Streaming is saving this shit. One of the first things I do when I get to work, bro, I'm finding a stream to put on in my ear, bro. I'm gonna give it a buck. You feel me? Shout out my dog. You feel me? Shout out my dog Ash by KJ. Shout out my dog Nenny TV. You feel me? I'm throwing one of my dogs on in the AirPods and I'm going to work. I'm throwing the stream on. You know what I'm saying? If niggas ain't streaming, I'm throwing some music. But if they streaming, I'm throwing they stream on. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is now, bro.
Hilarious reaction videos.
No cap.
But last year, they branched out to Twitch, and a large portion of their audiences followed them there, which honestly should have happened a long time ago. Sean C gained most of his following on YouTube, and he recently pivoted to Twitch. If you don't know who he is, on YouTube, he reacts to music, albums when they dropped. He's perfect for that. But he switched. Watch this clip with what he said.
The issue is I don't want to post on there. I just don't want to. I don't feel like it.
You know what's crazy?
What's the issue?
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I kind of agree with him a little bit, bro. It be times where I'll be like, bro, I don't even feel like posting on YouTube. Like, cause in a way it's kind of just like, I mean, I'm coming up. I'm growing. I'm nowhere near where I need to be. I'm only at 2,900 subs. But at sometimes it just feel like I'm doing more if I just sit here and spark a stream and really put it all into entertaining the stream than the focus on post it on the tube. Sometimes I be feeling like that, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here in front, bro. And these is niggas way bigger than me.
The main channel is right now, and why I feel such a massive disconnect from it. But I just, for whatever reason, I just don't enjoy posting over there. But I feel like I've always wanted a place to put all of my shit, just in general. I've always wanted a place to put everything. and not have to split it up across anything, bro.
But I do got a prediction of where streaming is headed in the next couple of years. Like, it's not just gonna be one scene anymore. You're gonna have the corporate side, people who are already in the industry, already got connections already, have motion somewhere else, and they're gonna be the ones who blow up the easiest. Like, I'm talking actors, media companies, billboard labels, even celebrities. They're gonna start using streaming as another platform. It's gonna look more and more like TV. High budget sets, think of Kaisedat Mafia 2 times 10. You're not just competing with other streamers anymore, you're competing with people who got teams and money behind them. And that's the thing, the money part is real. I was watching a DDG stream and he said it straight up.
You got to make money. You got to spend your money in order to make money when it comes to streaming.
You spend 6 figures on the hit-a-thon.
This with YouTube, because I just pop out with my camera, nigga. I buy one camera, SD card, a laptop. I'm good to go. I don't need.
I remember this. He said he spent 6
racks,
racks.
Food, whatever.
6 figures.
Post my vlogs. That's it.
On a hit-a-thon.
Right here, nigga, this is a spending game. The more you spend, the more lit you get. And
Facts.
I'm in the 6-figure range for this following week. Profit wise, I don't know.
He might break even.
even.
I remember, bro. I remember watching this shit. He said I might break even or barely make a little something, or I might even lose something. That's what this streaming shit is.
I might make a little money. I might lose some money, but it's not about that. It's about elevating. It's about bringing in, you know, it's
Understanding what it is now
and letting people know I can do the shit.
And he's
Facts.
not wrong. You can't just pop out with the regular GTA stream and no face cam and expect somebody else to care. Unless you're like your Rage, who had that one-of-one personality and started way before everyone else hopped on. But nowadays, if you're brand new and don't have some type of presence or budget, it's tough. The entry level for streamers is getting
Man,
high.
I knew it was serious. Trill, Power DF. I watched Power DF growing up. I knew it was real. My son Power DF showed his face. My son Power DF did a face reveal. And now this nigga streamed with a face cam on. That nigga was afraid to show his face. I never seen, nobody in the world knew what that nigga looked like. I knew this shit was serious when I seen Power DF nerd ass. Real shit. I knew this shit was serious. I'm like, wow. We really in a new era. This shit really not the same. Nothing was the same. No Drake. Real shit though, Trill. I knew this shit was.
Of YouTube,
bro.
I think Twitch is gonna go through a Kaisenatification. Big streams, big names, big moments. And
You know,
again, I'm
okay.
not complaining.
You know what's crazy? Okay, Ronnie. Ronnie. I actually, your thumbnail wasn't clickbait, because I understand where you're going with this. I give you your props. I understand where you're going with this.
Just call it what it is. This ain't the old streaming era anymore. Back then, gaming was the core of streaming. That was the whole thing. If you said streamer back then, people thought of Fortnite, 2K, Call of Duty, Minecraft. Now, gaming is just the background. Okay, I'm watching this back as I'm editing. I don't know why I said it's the background right now. Gaming is still a huge presence of Twitch and streaming. I'm saying IRL and gaming is kind of like intertwined now. Also, small plug, but if you want to help with my channel and be part of my community, check the link in the description. All right, back into the video. Streaming is getting more polished, more structured, and more expensive. It's slowly shifting away from that anybody can make it energy to you have to buy to make it.
You gotta, streaming becoming pay to win, my nigga. On my mama, Ronnie. I ain't gonna lie, Ronnie. On God, I gotta like this video. Ronnie, I gotta like this video, bro. This shit becoming pay to win, bro. No bullshit. Streaming becoming pay to fucking win. Say, Kobe, what's the word, my nigga? I'm telling y'all, bro. You know what, bro? I'm not going to sleep, bro. I'm going to work with no sleep today, bro. I'm streaming till I go to work. Fuck that shit. Cause now I gotta get it, bro. The Kaisenat effect, bro. The Kaisenatification of this shit, man. I gotta get to it, my nigga. No cap. What the fuck is sleeping gonna do for me, bro?
Popular to make it, but I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let me get back to the main point. YouTubers, especially the ones who built this space, know it. That's why a lot are leaving fully for Twitch. They don't want to get left behind. So yeah, when I say YouTube is dying, I don't mean in numbers. I mean the culture that built it is fading. The spark is gone. Streaming has taken that torch and lit up the internet, whether you like it or not.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was a good ass video. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was a good ass video. He brought up some real good points, bro.